US है
लाठी चला हुआ
It is 4 overs.
ना
None for 30. Turn offer. We did see. Sri
हाँ
Lanka,
भाई
they have 3
एक मिनट के
spinners
बाद
for
आ गया
this.
नोटिफिकेशन
Pretty low, especially slowing things down. For that, this man on the counter. Last time was against Zimbabwe in January. Was dropped in the World Cup. Comes out, scores run the LPL. Today is his day. Magnificent. The slow track, he made things look so easy. Brilliant by Kusal so far. Yeah, you're right. It's been his day so far, getting to 53. But if he can get to 8, Sri Lanka. Rinko Singh, no mistake. He'll be relieved. India relieved as they get the breakthrough. Back in himself here, Hardik Pandya, continuing with the 4 fielders on the leg side, continuing to bowl the leg stump line, and asking Kamindu Mendis to hit the ball over the leg side for 4 or 6 if he wants to. Takes him on, but only to find Rinku Singh there, 5 yards inside the boundary line, to take a simple catch. A 50 partnership and a wicket the next ball. Sri Lanka have been pegged back. They're 130 for 3. Kamindu Mendis scores for 26.
काफी बाल झड़ रहे हैं भैया एक हेयर फॉल वाला शैम्पू
ओए शैम्पू लगा रहा है ये चूना हेयर लॉस से कम तक का प्रॉब्लम है तो बाहर की प्रोडक्ट्स नहीं पूरा ट्रीटमेंट लो ट्राई त्राया एक फ्री हेयर टेस्ट लो किट खरीदो और बस 5 महीने में रिजल्ट देखो नहीं तो पैसे वापस बाल बनाने को बोला था उल्लू नहीं
93% saw results. Download Traya app.
Why go elsewhere when you can save up to rupees 8,000 on your car insurance on Policy Bazaar? Can't believe it? You explain.
जब पॉलिसी बाजार पर कार इंश्योरेंस पे 8,000 रुपए तक बचत सकते हैं तो कहीं और क्यों जाना है
पॉलिसी बाजार से कंपेयर करके कार इंश्योरेंस खरीदो और 8,000 रुपए तक बचाओ.
Shaving discomfort? Never again. My Gillette Mark 3 has 3 facial adaptive blades that give a shave so comfortable. It feels like floating. Gillette Mark 3. Zero.
They are premier spinners who could bowl against left-handers, right-handers. I'm thinking. Got a duck yesterday, Asalanka. He'll have to put that right here today. I certainly think that Hardik's on because of the 2 set left-handers. Asalanka, 49 innings, 1,061 runs. Decent average. I think he'll have a better strike rate. But I reckon he's a high-quality player. Started off a little late, I'd imagine. For the Sri Lankan side. Oh dear, oh dear. A dive and some soil in his mouth for his troubles. A slow ball doing the trick. The previous game, but this occasion, seam up. Down the leg side, almost the line that Hardik Pandya wants to bowl. So mid that leg stump. The length was there. Lack of pace off the pitch as well as timing wasn't there any other day. When it's with the timing he's been doing it since LPL, he would have smashed it. Decent catch by Rinku Singh. Thank Almighty. Relief, really. Love to get Kusal Pereira on strike because him being off strike. He's hit it well. Hit it nicely. He's hit it all the way. Told you he's a special player. This man, the captain of the Sri Lankan side, that wasn't very short. But he rocked back, pegged it over deep mid-wicket. Put a fantastic 6. How about that to get off the mark here? I thought he was trying to bowl a bouncer. The length was okay, but height in a slow pitch. You're asking for trouble. A player like Charith Asalanka who's very good through mid-wicket, long on square against fast bowlers. Just the start you would have hoped for. Now there's no deep mid-wicket. As for the other batters, with Pereira being off strike, he could lose his rhythm because when you're scoring runs, you want to feel bat on ball, you want to be on strike all the time. As a new batter, you got to be wary of that. Give him the strike. Absolutely. And this must be good signs for him. He'll be happy that, Asalanka has gotten off the mark with a 6. That means he can continue to just hold one end up and hit that nitro button, possibly in the 17th over. So on the offside, there's only one fielder in the deep for Kusal Pereira. That is a long off. That's why Hardik is trying to bowl as straight as possible and get the batter to hit the field on the leg side. 17 minutes, India need to get through another 3 overs. The 20th over needs to start by 9:17. So up to the 19th, then they will not be penalised.
And the lines are too straight. Hardik Pandya is asking to do a difficult job against Kusal Janithera. Pace off will most of the time will do the job against Kusal. At the moment, the line has to be straight, and that's much more pressure on Hardik to finish off the over.
Hit hard, Rinku! Brilliant! He's picked it up inches from the ground. How hard was that hit? The at the right time, but it's exactly what we were talking about. Just lost a wicket. You want to lose another one in the match being over. That's exactly what's happened. Was there to be hit. Could have been hit in the gap, but he decided to hit it in the air. And Rinku Singh cleaning up there. Hardik Pandya, effective as ever. Gave away 15 in the first over. Came back and picked up 2 in the next. Kusal Pereira goes for a well-made 53. Sri Lanka are 139 for 4. Stay-at-home husbands are called? How's husbands, Papa?
We call you guys boomers.
And what about women who don't want kids?
We call it their choice. No?
It's the finest Japanese craftsmanship. Shaving discomfort? Never again. My Gillette Mark III has 3 facial adaptive blades that give a shave so comfortable, it feels like floating. Gillette Mark III, 0 effort shaving.
That's brilliantly bowled. Spinners have been difficult. They've been starting to get some real turn and quick turn as well. Green. We've got now Mukund alongside me. There he is, Lasun Chanaka. It's pulled away, but field placement is good. It's a crucial 4 overs, isn't it? Because this came at the wrong time. The informed player had picked out Rinku Singh all night, but he's been up to the task the last couple of opportunities he's had. Second time they've used this pitch in 2 nights. 213 was what India got batting first. Probably not realistic to expect the same high score. Bit more turn this evening. Right, he's chopped him on. He's picked up another. He loves to bowl the googly, and this time it's India again who are starting to dominate. The back-to-back ducks for Dasun Shanaka was run out yesterday without facing a ball. And today chops one on to the stumps. He's not having a great series so far, and Ravi Bishnoi brought back in strikes for India. They're losing their way against Sri Lanka. Dasun Shanaka goes for a first ball duck. Sri Lanka 140 for 5.
It's the finest Japanese craftsmanship.
Stay-at-home husbands are called?
We call you guys boomers.
And what about women who don't want kids?
We call it their choice. No?
परफ्यूम तो नहीं लगाया था उसने, पर एक हल्की हल्की सी खुशबू 3 दिनों से
Menon. And he picked it up again. Terrible shot, first ball. What a comeback this is from India, and Sanath Jayasuriya doesn't look happy.
Sanath knows it, the fans know it. This is where India comes in very strongly. They know how to tighten the screws. Sky getting in, Ravi Vishnu at the right time, picks up a second wicket in this over. After Shanaka is Hasaranga. A big heave against the line, finds the gap between the bat and the pad, and out goes Hasaranga. For a duck here for Hasaranga as well. It's 140 for 6.
Big fat Indian wedding or Europe mein honeymoon? That's the plan.
Happily ever after का perfect plan. Canara HSBC Life Insurance Savings Plan. Canara HSBC Life Insurance. Promises का partner.
Stay-at-home husbands are called. How husbands, Papa?
We call guys boomers.
And what about women who don't want kids?
We call it their choice. No?
Hat-trick opportunity for Ravi Bishnoi. Slip comes into place. What are the odds, gentlemen? Another googly attacking the stumps. But man, you've got to be disappointed with Wanindu Hasaranga and the option he took first ball. Sri Lanka once again, like they were last night, in a really strong position to put the icing on the cake of their innings. Now they have to grind their way through.
They had no other option but to go in for a dead block in the 17th over. Ramesh Mendis just 2 games for him, coming on the back of a good second half of the LPL. Is here more for his bowling.
Oh, that was close again. They're going to come back. This could be another out, is it? That's got to be close. Does the bat bounce? Does he get something behind the line? It's always the way. He was all smiles earlier, Sanath Jayasuriya. Brilliant over. 142 for 6.
Stay-at-home husbands are called. How husbands, Papa?
We call you guys boomers.
And what about women who don't want kids?
We call it their choice. No?
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार विमल बोलो सुबह केसरी.
And the skipper, Salanka, along with Ramesh Mendis, into the side for Madhushankar this evening. They have a job to do. 180, 190 was looking on. Back to Akshar Patel. Where do we feel that both teams sit? Who won the power play? Sri Lanka, 54 for 1, and then 76 for 1 through the middle. Not sure who judged that. Do you agree, gentlemen? Sri Lanka winning both phases.
But look at the last 13 balls, 4 wickets. Hardik Pandya, 2 wickets for him, and then Ravi Bishnoi in the previous over, 2 for him as well. Losing the way here, Sri Lanka.
Tell you what, though, these two will have to play well for India not to win the death over phase. Just an inside edge. I'm not sure. Do you agree with that? So they're sitting there at 130 for 2. That was the first of them. Asun Shanaka. And from such an experienced player, a lot is expected. And that is a disappointing option.
Sky also has been quite smart enough to rotate his bowlers. The fact that he utilized Hardik Pandya for his 2 overs. He's got this option of rotating Ravi Bishnoi and Akshar Patel at this stage.
And just when they were looking good to accelerate and get a few more boundaries, it's been 11 balls since the last boundary.
Yeah, right, 130 for 2 of 15 overs is where they were sitting. So 2.4 overs, 4 wickets have fallen, 15 runs.
The final over of the innings, he's got.
Does Suryakumar Yadav's captaincy tell us is that he's a believer of this current trend of they don't like the ball spinning into batsmen. So whilst the 2 left-handers were at the crease, Hamindu and Kusal Perera, Suryakumar Yadav kept them out of the bowling lineup. The question would always be, who is harder to face on the surface? Would it be Hardik Pandya or your frontline spinner? Another outstanding over. 5 runs only from it. 147.
Stay-at-home husbands are called? House husbands, Papa.
We call you guys boomers.
And what about women who don't want kids?
You call it their choice. No?
Tonight, those 2 half-century partnerships, but the middle order has not come to help them out at all. Lost 9 for 30 in last night's game to lose in the end. And now 17 for 4 in 3 overs. Down the ground, Rian Parag can't get there, he's quick. Get back for 2. As always seems to, it follows certain fielders round. It's your day or it's not. Rinku Singh has been that man. Ball has certainly found him. That was a brilliant catch, but it is a little slippery with the rain about. Takes the next one, and then another very good catch. Hit flat and hard, coming forward. It's a sign of character too, isn't it, when things haven't gone your way.
Yeah, Rinku overall in his international career has been a brilliant outfielder. He has taken some superb catches, has 150 up for Sri Lanka. But the remarkable difference in India's performance has been the way India has measured up whenever the bowling attack has been under pressure. Their ability to take wickets, especially in the death overs, has been remarkable.
And I also like the fact that Suryakumar Yadav hasn't gone in with any set plan whatsoever. He's adapted to the situation, brought on the bowlers that are required, he feels that are best suited for this particular batter. He hasn't been set in his plans of saying, oh, let me finish Ashdeep, let me finish Siraj. He's been brave enough to call on Akshar or Rian Parag.
Do you think that decision is something that would be made by him, or Gautam Gambhir will send this out to say, what about this as an option? Maybe Rian Parag bowls 4 today. Maybe you can bowl your spinner late. Or do you think it'll be solely his decision in the middle?
Well, I personally feel those decisions taken in consultation with other players on the field today. We had a chat with Rishabh Pant, caught up with Shubman Gill yesterday after the game, and he was mentioning that the finger spinners were harder to face and they were getting a lot more grip. So that feedback's gone to the skipper as well, which is why Rian Parag's bowled 4 overs.
No timing, should be another catch in the outfield, and it is safe hands. Sanju Samson takes the catch, and it goes from bad to worse for Sri Lanka.
That's the maturity I was talking about. India coming in very hard. Whenever the Indian bowlers or the Indian team has been under pressure, the bowlers have done the job for them. First the spinners, and then this is Arshdeep Singh. Nail the Yorker, doesn't get any power at all. And another wicket goes down. It's 1-5, 1 for 7. This time it's the skipper. Out for 14.
Stay-at-home husbands are called house husbands, Papa.
We call you guys boomers.
And what about women who don't want kids?
We call it their choice. No?
Order now on Swiggy and Zomato.
ये सब्सक्राइबर हैं जुड़ रहे हैं वैसे सब्सक्राइबर नहीं तो जुड़ रहे
Mahesh Tikshana came in at number 8.
पता ना
Oh, must be. Hey, he's the one who should be positioned at point. Mahesh Tikshana.
वैसे जला करे